It's a medical malpractice trial. The defense's medical expert is on the witness stand. Can I ask the defense's medical expert what documents he received from the defense attorney? You want to know the answer? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. So now we're in the middle of trial. The defense has just finished questioning his own medical expert. I now get up to cross-examine their medical expert, and one of the first series of questions I ask him is, "Hey, Dr. Jones, did the defense lawyer send you any correspondence and any medical records before you evaluated this case?" "Yes, he did." "Well, what exactly did he send to you?" "Well, I'm not sure." "Why aren't you sure?" "Because I don't have any of those records here with me." Are you telling me, Dr. Jones, that you came into court without any records whatsoever? And now I just set myself up for a bad answer. You want to know why? Because the doctor's going to say, my attorney, the defense attorney, told me I don't have to come into court with any of the records because all of the patient's records will be in court and I'll be able to refer to them in court. Dr. Jones, you know, don't you, from testifying multiple times throughout your career, that the moment you bring into court any documents, any records that the defense attorney sent to you, I'm entitled to look at it and to see exactly what it is. Well, I don't know about that. Come on, Dr. Jones, you know that any time you come into court with any documents that was sent to you by the attorney, I have an absolute right to review those records. You know that, don't you? So now we get into a little bit of wordplay, but the bottom line is, I have every right to ask that question. I have every right to see any documents that the doctor brought with him. And some medical experts are very savvy, and they know that the moment they bring a document into court that was sent to them by their attorney, by the defense lawyer, I will have an opportunity to look at it. Dr. Jones, while you were reviewing these records, did you make any notes? Oh, no, I didn't. Really? You went through 5,000 pages worth of records and you have no notes whatsoever? You're telling me that your memory is so great that you can identify exactly what page and what notation was made when you reviewed this case 3 years ago? So the whole idea is to show to the jury that the doctor is not being totally forthright because it's very difficult to go through so many medical records without having any notes and having a full caseload of patients and seeing patients day to day, and now years later after initially reviewing the records and then reviewing them for the purposes of coming into trial, that now he remembers everything and he doesn't have any notes. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on during the course of trial with trial strategies and different trial tactics when questioning a medical expert here in the state of New York. You know, I realize you've got questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're contemplating bringing a lawsuit and you've got legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. You know, I answer questions just like yours every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.